Great White, Cinderella, Striper, Slaughter, all victims that fell in the first round. There are 16 hair metal bands left, but only one can be champion. Who will it be? Could it possibly be the 80s era Kiss? Stay tuned and let's find out on the new episode of Kiss and Tell. Now we are down to the Sweet 16 for all you March Madness fans out there like myself. So in the Sweet 16, our first matchup is none other than Poison and Bret Michaels versus Night Ranger.
As much love as I want to give Night Ranger, man, I'm gonna have to go Poison.
So Tommy's going CC DeVille and Poison. What about you, John Carlos?
I'm going with Poison as well.
Okay, so we got 2 votes for Poison. That means they're going to advance no matter what. I will cast my vote for Night Ranger because I just think from bottom to top they were just a better band. But
oh yeah, talent, yeah.
Yes.
So Poison advances to the next round. Our next matchup is none other than Dokken versus New Jersey's own Bon Jovi.
God, this sucks. Man, as far as hits and good songs and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to go with Jovi, even though I want to give Lynch all the love in the world, man. But I'll go with Jovi.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Bon Jovi as well. I'm a huge fan of New Jersey.
And I'm going to
The album.
not the state.
I've never been to Jersey.
John Carlos, it's like screw New Jersey, man. I'll make it a clean sweep. I'll choose Bon Jovi as well. So Bon Jovi will advance. And our next matchup, oh, this is a good one, boys. None other than Motley Crue versus Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah, Crue.
Tommy's going Crue. Man, you went Crue pretty fast, like with no
yes,
hesitation.
I did. Oh,
Wow.
head to toe, I will take the Crue over Def Leppard any day. Even though Power Mania was a great album, but it's like they dropped the ball further and further every time they released an album after that.
Yes.
But, yeah,
Yes.
Def Leppard, they kind of fell apart, it seemed like, as they went. But now Crue, they had some bad songs, but I mean, they pretty much stayed pretty consistent as far as great music.
And what say you, John Carlos?
They're actually touring together. They're supposed to come to Orlando, but because of the COVID-19, they switched it over for next year. They're actually touring together with Joan Jett and Poison.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to go with the Crue.
You're going to go with the Crue too?
Yes, sir.
To me, man, this is like splitting hairs that I used to have on my head. I think between the two bands, who made the best album between the two bands, I'm going Pyromania. Even though I love Shout at the Devil, I think Pyromania is a better album. Def Leppard had the biggest selling album between the two because Hysteria is one of the biggest rock selling albums in history.
Well, yeah, it's because all the girls bought it because I poured some sugar on me and love bites. That was the reason. Pyromania was twice the album Hysteria was.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. You're right.
But I do agree with Tommy. There towards the end, they were just putting out garbage like Adrenalize, and that was just terrible.
Yeah, let's get the rock out of here.
Yes, yeah. So just because they had the balls to make a song that said, let's get the rock out of here, I'm going Motley Crue. Okay, our next matchup is none other than LA's own Quiet Riot versus Danger Danger.
Quite right. Quite right. I give Danger Danger a little bit of love earlier, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with actual, good music. Yeah, so yeah, quite right.
I'm also going quite right as well.
You said that like you were sharing a dirty secret, John Carlos.
Oh, because no, I just keep thinking about Naughty Naughty, from Danger Danger, and Bang Bang, No, I'm gonna go quite right.
All right, it's going to be a clean sweep because I'm going with Quiet Riot as well. So Quiet Riot will advance to the third round. And our next matchup, you have to listen closely because you might understand the names, and it's Kiss versus Kicks.
Oh,
I don't even think that's a comparison. Even some of Kiss's garbage music after the makeup, yeah.
Hot in the shade.
It is what it is.
Just say yes, Tommy.
Yeah.
All right, John Carlos.
I have to go also with Kiss as well.
And I'm going to go with Crazy Nights rather than Blow My Fuse. So we're going Kiss, all three of us. Our next matchup is none other than Tommy's old band, Firehouse, versus Stephen Pearcy and RATT.
Yeah, RATT. Firehouse has some good
Tommy.
music.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Same thing. RATT.
Yeah. RATT.
I love that song. Give me yourself away. I love that song.
Okay. So we're going to make it a clean sweep. We're all going to agree to RATT and roll, and RATT advances to the next round. The next matchup, it is White Lion versus Skid Row.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Skid Row. Like I say, I loved White Lion's music. They were just incredible. But yeah, Skid Row had multiple good songs. All three albums they released was really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go Skid Row.
Okay, John Carlos.
18 in Life, man. Skid Row as well.
I'm going to go with Skid Row. They were the first heavy metal band in history to have an album debut at number one. About 2 weeks later, Metallica put out the Black Album, which also debuted at number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Skid Row it is. And our last matchup of the round is Hanoi Rocks versus Tesla.
Again, I don't remember Hanoi Rock, so I'm going to go Tesla.
I'm going with Tommy. Tesla as well.
And we'll make it a clean sweep. We'll go Tesla. So Tesla advances. And now we are into the Great Eight, the final eight. So our first matchup is Poison versus Bon Jovi.
I'm gonna have to go with Jovi. He had way too much good stuff, even with the band and on the solo album. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go Jovi. And you know how big of a Poison fan I was, so I got to give him that love. Yeah, he did great work.
John Carlos?
I'm going to go with Poison on this one, actually.
Poison. Oh, look at there. Why'd you go Poison?
If we're looking just at the 80s, I mean, Bon Jovi was huge, but Poison, man, I don't know. I think they're one of the defining bands of the 80s, my opinion. So I'm going to go with Poison. I give it a slight edge for Poison.
All right.
He's remembering that slow dance. That's what he's doing.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah, he can't turn loose of it.
So we got one vote for each that means my vote will be the deciding vote.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
Just on songwriting ability, I'm going to go Bon Jovi. So Bon Jovi will advance to the next round. Our next matchup is Motley Crue versus Quiet Riot.
Oh, Motley Crue. Like Quiet Riot, but yeah, got to go with the Crue.
The Crue as well for me.
And I'm going to go Motley Crue to make it a sweep. So our next matchup is Kiss versus RATT. Remember, it's just a hair metal Kiss. It's not the entirety of their career.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to go with Kiss. Even some of their bad songs were, I mean, you still listen to the whole album. A Kiss fan would, even the really bad songs. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go Kiss.
Okay, John Carlos, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Kiss as well.
This is really close for me. I think Out of the Cellar album by RATT is better than any Kiss album they did in the 80s as far as hair metal is concerned. It's not better than Creatures. But it's just as good, if not better, than Look It Up. And it's definitely better than all other shit they put out after Look It Up. So I actually would go RATT. I'm going to go RATT. So Kiss will advance 2-1. And our next matchup is Skid Row versus Tesla.
There's some rockers out there that are gonna look at me like I'm stupid, but Skid Row.
No, I'm also going with Skid Row as well. You've gone wild.
Yeah, and I'm going to go Skid Row for the clean sweep. So Skid Row advances.
I thought I was going to catch a lot of crap over that one.
No, not at all.
We are down to the final four, people, and the four bands left standing are Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Kiss, and Skid Row. So in our first matchup is Bon Jovi versus Motley Crue.
I'm gonna go Crue.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go Crue, even though I love Jovi's music. Yeah, I got to go Crue.
I see you, Taterbug.
I'm also gonna go with Crue. Yeah, I'll go with Crue as well.
And I will also go Crue for the clean sweep. So Bon Jovi is eliminated. Our next semifinal matchup is Kiss versus Skid Row.
Oh no, yeah, we're doing after the makeup and all that stuff. Yeah, I know this is a Kiss station, but I'm gonna go Skid Row.
Taterbug goes Sebastian Bach and the boys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I can't believe you said that about me.
Tommy Bonds, I'm gonna have you kicked off Kiss and Tell podcast. All right, John Carlos.
All right, so I'm just looking at the 80s, the 80s.
Just the 80s.
I'm also going to go with Skid Row as well.
And I'm also going to go Skid Row for the clean sweep. So Skid Row has made it to the national championship game. And so the national championship game, or the hair championship game, to determine who's the greatest hair metal band of all time is none other than Motley Crue versus Skid Row. Tommy, you're up.
Man, I love most of the stuff Skid Row did, but I've got to go Motley Crue.
So Tater Bug's going Motley Crue.
I'm also gonna go with Motley Crue. I love looks that kill, so Motley Crue all the way.
So it does not matter what I choose. Motley Crue will be the reigning hair metal champion of all time. My vote would have went to Skid Row. I just think they didn't have the amount of body of work that Motley Crue did. But I think for that short period of time, their stuff was better than Crue's. But I like Crue too. So congratulations to Motley Crue. Y'all clap it up for them.
Yay!
Motley Crue, the greatest hair metal band of all time, says Kiss and Tell podcast. So all you out there watching on YouTube, leave a comment, man. You agree with our list? Did we forget a band? Are you sitting there? Are you sitting there saying, "How come this band wasn't in there? I can't believe you forgot this band." Or how could you have picked Skid Row over Cinderella? Are you mad? Are you crazy? Don Carlos, you just said we forgot a band, man. Tell us.
Of course.
Who was it?
We're just looking at the 80s. There's going to be a little debate. But I have to say Guns N' Roses.
Oh, so you classify Guns N' Roses as hair metal.
Okay, now I'll tell you why. Okay.
Wow.
So Guns N' Roses was a combination of two bands, Hollywood Rose and LA Guns.
Yes.
You know, LA Guns is a, hair metal band.
Yeah.
And Axl Rose was feuding back in the day with Vince Neil. And also Slash auditioned for Poison at one time. And Bret Michaels and company picked CeCe DeVille over Slash. And Guns N' Roses had a power ballad. And for every hair metal band in the 80s, you always had to have a damn power ballad. Guns N' Roses had November Rain and Don't Cry and Patience. So to me, Guns N' Roses should have been on the list, in my opinion.
My rebuttal to that is November Rain and Patience came out in the 90s.
That's true, yes.
Yeah.
And I would say that when Welcome to the Jungle came out, the video definitely, Guns N' Roses were definitely dressed up like glam, but their sound to me was never glam. It was never hair metal. Their sound was like a combination Rolling Stones meets Sex Pistols. I never thought they sounded glam. I know they looked glam in the first couple of videos, but I think that was more pressure by MTV and the record company. Hey, you got to look like everybody else looks. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah. Well, I think I know there's probably some people criticizing Bret Michaels after John's comment there, but could you really see Slash dressed up in makeup on the cover of Look What the Cat Dragged In? I don't give a damn how many perms you put in that hair. It ain't going to fix it.
That's a great point. I mean, and CeCe DeVille went to MIT, right? Didn't he get a degree at MIT?
What?
Like a music degree?
I have no clue there.
And his style fit that band so well, though.
That's true.
I mean, you see Slash doing what he does, in that high energy, group of guys, in Poison. I mean, that it would have changed everything about that band, and hell, they may have just wound up being a bar band for the rest of their careers.
Yeah.
Not saying CeCe's a better guitarist than Slash. God knows I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying the style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right, because I don't think Slash would have fit in with Poison at all with the sound of his guitar, his tone.
No.
That's true.
They were way too high energy flash, and that's definitely not what Slash's style was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy, is there any bands you think we might have overlooked, or?
Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
They were definitely pretty, but.
Hey, can you guys name the three Bee Gees brothers? I can. I'm a child of the 70s.
Clarence. Well, I know one of them's Barry, isn't it?
No, they're both. Yeah, one's Barry.
Barry Gibb, yeah.
So Barry Gibb, do y'all know any more?
Let me think.
No, I ain't even gonna try.
Me neither. No, go for it.
It was Barry, Robin, and Maurice.
Okay.
And they had a younger brother by the name of Andy, who had like 3 or 4
died.
top 10
Yeah.
hits, and he died on a cocaine overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was really good. I really liked Andy Gibb when I was a kid. So this hair metal episode is wrapping up, and I think it went well. We're going to keep doing these NCAA style brackets for different things, different genres, different decades, and I think this went very well. And I just want to say thank you to all you guys out there listening and watching on YouTube. Please don't forget to comment on the YouTube if you feel like we forgot a band or we chose a band. And, I know there's a lot of Cinderella fans out there probably pretty mad at us right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm mad at myself, and I voted against them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow a couple Cinderella pages on Facebook, so I always enjoyed them. So I want to thank my co-host Tommy Taterbug Barnes, and I want to thank our special guest John Carlos, and hopefully he'll come back in the near future and participate more on this podcast. And do you guys have any shout outs you'd like to say to people, or anything you want to promote real quick?
No, I enjoy doing it. As long as you ask me, I'll be on here. Give a shout out to all of our military and police that are going through tough times right now. Proud to be an American. And
me shout out to my family and friends. Right now it's been a weird year. I do hope everybody stays safe, and I hope COVID-19 and everything is over so we could all go back to our normal life.
Yes, very, 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 very much want to do that. Well, thank you, gentlemen, once again, and thank you all out there. And we will see you next time on a new episode of Kiss and Tell.